Mike, an 18-year-old Ewing High School student.
Hi guys, I'm Liz, but for the time being, I'm Kelly, a 12-year-old middle school student who wants more things to do after school.
And I'm Jess. Currently I'm going to be Edna, and I'll be your local librarian at the Ewing branch of the Mercer County Library System. I've been working here for over 20 years, and we're looking for new ways to grow our teen audience.
And I'm Jamie. I'm still a student at the College of New Jersey, and I'm here to introduce the Alcove. So the Alcove is a teen's ultimate space in the Ewing branch of the Mercer County Library System. My team feels that teens are often an underrepresented demographic, and the Alcove seeks to help them feel more included and more involved in the community. So the Alcove has three parts: the space, the website, and the programs. Our team has designed a space with both the teens and the librarians in mind. We wanted to create a space that was fun, creative, and productive for all patrons with modern and customizable furniture. We also created a website to reach more young adults outside of the library and potentially persuade them to come visit the Alcove in person. As you know, the web is a very modern and familiar medium for most teens. Finally, we also want to implement fun summer programs and contests that are not only book-oriented, but also fun and creative. So let's take a look at the Alcove website, and we can get a general overview. So this here is the Alcove homepage. We made this site using Weebly. It's a free online website builder. Right here we have a link to the original Ewing Library homepage. Here's our Alcove logo. Our colors are orange, so they're fun and creative. We have the hours, the facilities, as well as a map for the locations. We have a weekly poll, so just to get teens more involved and more engaged. This one is, which popular young adult novel should be made into a movie? Over here we have book news. This is a feed from the New York Times. And we have our book of the week, which is The Maze Runner. And if you click it, you get it'll lead you to a link for the Maze Runner homepage. We go to our About page. This is just a simple overview about what the Alcove is all about. Here's our events page. We have an event calendar that lets everyone know when the events are going to be, what day and what time. Here are some sample events that we have. So we have a movie night for the new movie that's coming out, or that's already out. It's Insurgent. It's the second movie to the Divergent series. Here is a book summary. We also have the Hunger Games cook-off, which if any of you have read the Hunger Games, there's a lot of futuristic foods, and these programs are just fun and creative, so based off of very popular teen books. We also have our gallery. This is just a place where we could post all our pictures and projects, and of course the facilities. Book chat, so teens can talk about books and create good conversation. And then we have designing the Alcove page. Here is the design that we have in mind. Let me see if I can acknowledge that. So the two tables in the middle are actually made of wood. We thought it would be a fun idea if the teens could carve their names into the table and make the space more customizable. We have various couches and chairs that are soft and comfortable. We have wooden planks along the top that's actually coming from the ceiling, where we can hang projects, and there's cork boards along the sides, also post program events and other things. Here's our 3D model. As you can see here, the wooden planks. Do any of you have any questions?
I do, actually. Everything looks great, but how would I be able to update this website? I've never used anything like Weebly.
Oh, actually, we created a whole library guidebook with tutorials on how to use Weebly, as well as all of our social media sites. So if you get lost, you go to the Weebly tab, and there's a step-by-step tutorials as well as pictures. So if you ever need help, you just...
Very nice. And those programs you mentioned before, how would we be able to staff them? We only have a few people working there.
Well, we also, in here, have a staffing model, and right here, and we think that teens would be perfect to volunteer for any of the contests or programs. They just sign up, their hours, they can get community service hours, and be more involved in the community.
That's great, thank you. this physical space you have, it actually looks a little pricey. I'm not sure if we would be able to afford that.
Well, these are just suggestions, but we kind of wanted to make space that was geared more towards teens. But in the back of the guidebook, we have a budget with a list of all the materials and the possible prices, should you choose to go with all of these. This space is actually adapted from the current teen space in the library.
That's great, thank you.
Yeah, it's really cool. But I like to draw. Can I hang my pictures somewhere?
Yeah, actually, if you click on that picture, Edna, there is the wooden planks here. You can hang your projects if you participate in any contests or programs. There's actually a lot of fun programs to get involved in. Edna, if you could please go to the events page. Down to where it says amazing. Okay, so as you saw on our homepage, this is the book of the week, and we have different contests for different people who like different forms of creativity. So I'll just read these off really quickly. The first one is redesign the book cover front and back. Any medium is acceptable, so you can use paint pens, you can do it online. The second one is design an interactive maze game that even Thomas couldn't find, so yeah, Thomas is the main character of the book. So you have to provide a set of rules. This can be a board game or an online program. And the third one is write a short story about 5 or 6 pages long about what you think Thomas's backstory is. Now the great thing about these programs is that you have to read the book to be involved. So once you create something, you can just we'll have hang it from the wooden things on the in the room. So
That sounds fun. I really like what you did with this space, but I have a few ideas of my own. Is there a place where I can suggest?
there is actually, as I showed you before, designing the Alcove tab up there. These are all pictures of suggestions, so all you have to do is email your pictures and ideas, and we'll put them on this page.
Oh, that's awesome. My mom always works really late, and I hate being home with my little brother. The Alcove seems like a cool place to hang out and get some homework help.
Yeah, definitely. And I really need some more things on my resume. So I'd love to be able to put that on the volunteer at the Ewing Library branch. That would be great. Do you guys have any art classes? I'm really interested in art.
We don't have any classes, but on our homepage we have a couple of links to suggested online sites. There are a lot of different art programs, so we have, let's see, up right here. So if you are into photography, there's GIMP. That's a free, all these programs are free. They're free to download. They work with most types of computers. If you like 3D modeling, there's Blender. We also have stuff for writers, people who like to edit music, also for people who like to record, and for filmmakers and for coders. So if you come in here, these are good places to start.
Wow, that's really cool. But I feel like not a lot of people know about the website. You guys should go on other social media, like Facebook or Twitter.
Oh, well, actually, we have a lot of social media sites. We have, just for the Alcove, we have a page for Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Google+, Instagram. These are all great places for you guys to connect outside of the library and post your projects as well.
Oh,
This is our
wow.
YouTube page.
That's perfect. But what if I have more ideas? Is there anybody I can contact about this?
Yes, the great thing about the Alcove is that we could hand this over to the librarians. If they don't like any of the programs, they can change them. So the Alcove is very open to teens and their opinions. If you go to the book chats page, that's not just a page for talking about books, it's also for creating dialogue about the Alcove itself. So if you click on news, this is a forum, and the question is what type of events would you like to see at the Ewing Library, and anybody can just post on here and just create a dialogue, share their ideas and opinions. We also have the contact page. And you just put in your name, email, and ideas, and just send them.
Wow, that's awesome. I really like the Alcove.
Yeah, me too. This sounds great.
It looks really great. This could really bring in more teens to our space. Thank you.
Well, you're very welcome. Does anybody else have any questions? Comments? Concerns?
Ideas? Suggestions?
So, quick question. This is awesome. Now, what about existing programs that we have? Can we easily incorporate those into the framework that you've put here? So, for
Yes.
example, our summer reading program and
Go to the events page. We We actually have the event calendar. If that's linked to the Google Calendars, there's a specific page for the Alcove, and you can just easily add this in any of the programs into this calendar, and it'll automatically update.
That's great.
So like the Mango Club was already at the Ewing Library, as well as the teens helping out school-age children.
Anybody else? And what about, so we've already, what if we already have a YouTube page or a YouTube channel? Can we link that in to the Alcove here as well?
Yeah, it would be really easy to put in those links, but if you want the Alcove to be more just for the teens and have a separate kind of account, some separate entity, like just for the teen page, so like you have YouTube just for the teens. And if they
I
wanted
see.
to connect
Okay.
it, it should be similar, just to add in a link.
Oh, I see your
You can
point.
interchange
Okay.
almost any of the social media elements.
And then you could potentially link the team page to the other YouTube channel as well, if other people are interested in finding the team page as well.
Gotcha. So what you have here is basically giving the teens their own everything, their own social media, their own videos, their own programs. If I wanted to, for other programs for adults or whatever, we could put a link in either the calendar or the news feed or something like that.
Yes.
Just, okay, that's great. Wow. With a minute 22 to spare.
Unfortunately, I couldn't be here with my team to present our project team, but we would like to hand over our official guidebook.